Okay, today is a day I get to talk about this stack of notebooks. So it's already 2022, and I know I'm a little bit late in comparison to many other people who already have their ish together, but I have noticed that if I record a video on what I plan to use, a lot of things change. So I decided to wait it out and see how the first month goes with what I'm doing. And I feel like I'm very comfortable explaining how I'm using all of these notebooks. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, this is pretty much my main planner. There are two notebooks in here. This is holding Hobonichi Weeks. This is a Hobonichi cover from a shop called Mansorah Atelier, and I initially got this one, which is pocket size, and this leather is absolutely amazing. It reminds me of Chic Sparrow with a little bit of hand-stitched leather tee, like style-wise, and so it has that really nice, unique quality of being handmade, but also really great leather, and it smells delicious. So I finally got my hands on their undyed, and let me tell you, I've had this for I think a month or so now, and this still smells like it's the most strongest smelling leather in my office. And it's so strong, and it smells good, but it's so strong it almost gives me a little bit of a headache in a sense. Like, it's so strong. But it doesn't smell chemical or anything like that. It's just, it has a very strong smell. Anyway, let me make sure I'm in frame. So I have two Hobonichi Weeks. This is my first year using a Hobonichi Mega, and this is mainly for myself. I wanted it to be mainly for myself, and then hints of like my family and kids. Most of this is like chicken scratch. It's not very clean and pretty like I thought I really wanted it to be, and it's pretty much holding all the important information for places that we need to be or for meetings I need to attend for work. So it's kind of like a work planner, but also important information for my family. And then in the back, I also am doing finances. I'm not doing dailies how I thought I would want to, because I have so many other notebooks that I can use that daily listing for. But I just put the most important things, appointments, and this is the planner that will definitely have a lot of things scratched out, and it's kind of the messy planner, but also the planner that will travel with me when I need it to. And then this side was going to be mainly for my kids, and it is for my kids, but I realized that I don't need all the space because a lot of their stuff gets put in here since this is the first planner I see. And so this kind of gets left behind, and I've just decided to change it up and have it more for like their events, things that are happening with them specifically. And so I'll just write little things that happen throughout the week and just keep it like that. Not as important as this first one, and this is the Mega, so I do have the extra pages where I'm able to put in important information and my finances. So I did put them both in here, and this one is able to just slide in the back, and this one is on a string. I did put it in the plastic, even though it's so much bigger, to kind of save the spine, the binding, since I have it on the string. So the string is actually along the plastic, and I probably should have done this for one of the covers that doesn't have the design on it. It's a plain cover, but this is all I had on hand, and it's working for me. I have no need to change it. I've mainly been using ballpoint in here since it's like on the go. It will dry fast, and it's been working well. Next is a documenting planner, I guess. It's my 5-year Hobonichi Techo, and I have it in the Hobonichi zip cover. This is the same zip cover I've been using since last year, and it works perfectly. My A6 5-year fits in here perfectly, and I'm on my 2nd year, which is really exciting. So I get to this about once or twice a week, and I'm able to reference my other planner to in case I do happen to forget what we did on a certain day. So one of the biggest things I changed this year is adding a traveler's notebook. And I started off in a traveler's notebook way back when, probably 7 years ago, as like a journal. And then I got into bound books, a little bit of readings, but I really like the traveler's notebook aesthetic now for some reason. I don't know, I'm just trying it out again. And this is the first time I'm using their planner inserts. So I have the 2022 planner insert, and this is more for documenting, fun documenting, and kind of using stamps and collaging. I did decide to write what I'm grateful for on the days that I remember. And then here's just a reason to use, or an excuse to use, all of my PET tapes and washi and stickers and my stamps. So this is the beginning. I wasn't really sure how I wanted to fill the space, but eventually you'll see how it kind of just progresses into a lot of writing and a lot of mixing up my stamps and stickers. So I usually do this towards the end of the week, which is usually where I have the most amount of time, and I can catch up that way. And I also have my sticker release paper in here, and then I have my other traveler's notebook insert, which is the 013. This is one of the stickers that's in my shop. It's a big sticker that you can use with my watercolor artwork on it. And here is really just journaling, ink swatching, writing my thoughts, and drawing. So this is the Ace Hotel Traveler's Notebook, and so far I am enjoying this one. I don't intend to switch it out just yet, even though I do have some Traveler's covers that have like some customizations. Right now I'm actually excited to use this one. This is a new one I bought at the end of last year, and I want to see how it ages, give it some more focused time. Okay, so this is a new addition also this year. It is the PAL planner from Bushimon. I housed it in a Naya papery cover with that pretty velvet-like leather. And let me tell you, this took forever to get to me. I actually had an issue with one of the original cover I ordered, which was an undyed, and that leather cover immediately started unraveling and before my eyes, like at the same day I opened it up out of the package. I contacted them. I would say I have a little bit of mixed reviews. I finally did get a really pretty well-made product. It took about 3 months to get it all settled, and I'm happy with what I have right now. So this one is really sturdy. The leather is beautiful, and I have my planner in both sides. So this planner is the Bushima & Powell planner. It is a B6 size, and it's pretty unique. It's quite different. So you have pre-planning, post-planning. You have a year at a glance, and I'm using this for my mood tracker for the pixels in a year. And I have a huge chunk of it closed off because I didn't like how I was using it at the beginning of December when you can start to use the planner. So I couldn't decide how I wanted to use it. Initially, I could show this. I was going to put dates here, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do here. But then I used watercolor, which was not a good idea because this paper does not really like watercolor very much. This paper is quite different from a lot of papers that I know. It doesn't work so well with fountain pens, in my opinion. I think it will take some time to find the best fountain pen and ink combo for this paper. So I've decided to scratch that effort and to just go in with gel pen. And this planner paper does so incredibly well with gel pen, and so I've been sticking with that. Here is pretty much what I do every month. You get these 2 pages, and you can decide how you want to use the right side. You do have a mini calendar with a lot of space to write down maybe your important dates or however you want to use it. So I decided to write down important dates that is associated pretty much with my health or the health of someone in my family. And I am tracking my mood here, also my sleep, and just other healthy things that I want to know how I'm doing by the end of the month. So this is my mood and health planner, and I focus on my feelings. I write down my feelings on the pages in the blocks here, and then also what my mood is for the day overall. So here's an example of a page that I can show you, which is how I prepared for next week. And I am slightly changing it up by writing down my moods on the left and my feelings on the left, because I realize I don't need it for both spaces since I don't always fill all the way down. And then I'm gonna write down my breakfast, lunch, and dinner because I feel like that is what's affecting my mood. And I kind of like how I can just change it up every week. Let's say I am finally at a good place with my food and I want to go back to my feelings and my mood, then I can. But I do like how it's separated. So if you were to use it as a planner, you could definitely put down your schedule on one side and maybe your to-do list on another. And then at the bottom, I've been putting my blood pressure results. And then on the left side, I wanted to track some things, and I've been adding to it each week. So I had something a little bit different on this week, and I wanted to add to it. This will probably end up being something I will add for February for the new month. of things I want to track. But because I didn't add it to January, I can just add it here for the week. That's pretty much how it's being used, and I love the paper for how smooth it is. It's more smooth than Tomoe River in my opinion, just like the texture. There's like no texture on it. But again, it's a little bit iffy with certain pens. I think the best pen is a gel pen. And lately I've been using the Sarasa gel pen. And here, the front, I've been using the mild liners. And you can kind of see it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't take the mild liners the best. And you can see some of the watercolor coming through the paper, so it doesn't take watercolor very well. Anyway, so this is some tricky paper to work with. I think I've heard that some people have been giving Bushiman some feedback. This was also a collaboration between Bushiman and Kokuyo. I do like how the pages are numbered, although it seems kind of pointless since there's no room to put down like a index or anything in the front. But maybe in the back you can have your index. I did try to do a test page, and you do get your ribbons, although I don't really use them. Maybe I'll use them towards the beginning or towards the middle of the year when the notebook starts to get really thick. So that is how I'm using this. I do open it about every day because I do have the trackers, or it kind of helps me open this every day to make sure I get everything tracked down. So I decided to get back into my zipper covers. This one is Galen Leather undyed, and this one is Lorton & Horn, and it's the it's like the light brown. I can't remember what they call it on the website. I do have a link for a discount for this one, and I don't have anything for this one, but here's what they look like side by side. I think they both have benefits in their own style. I do like how Lorton Horn has very nice pocket in the front, and also I feel like their zipper is a lot more comfortable to use in the sense that it can hold more. But this one does have a very nice quiet zipper, and it's very smooth. So these two notebooks hold A5. I do like how the Lorton & Horn is a lot bigger to hold an A5. You can see size difference. And what I find is that it's quite challenging to be able to close everything up in this one than it is in this one. Anyway, okay, so these are both housing A5 fun journals for documenting. Hobonichi journal. I am pretty much using my Hobonichi Tetro pen, and I am using this to document all the things that are going on. I have decided to go with an avec this year. It's my first year with an avec, and it's kind of a little sad right now because I'm not stuffing it like how I did with my last Hobonichi. So this was my last Hobonichi Cousin. Let me know if you would like to see a quick flip through. I think I'm willing to do that. It would just be really quick, and so that none of my personal information is shared, but I can show you some of the journaling pages and how those were. So because this got so thick and I was having so much trouble actually writing on this side of the page towards the end of the year, it kind of turned me off, and I did not devote as much time to it towards the end of the year as I would have liked, since that's the most busiest time of the year for many people, and my family included, that I decided to go to the Avec. Now the Avec is split in between 2 books, but because I am not really using a lot of stickers at the moment, and I'm only using pretty much 1 pen, that it's not getting thick like I have intended, and the reason why I kind of wanted to get the Avec in the first place. Had I known that this is what I was going to do, I would have just stuck with the 1 book, because it's easier to store away at the end of the year and not worry about its like 2-piece part. In any case, I am still documenting. I decided, instead of using stickers for now, because I know eventually I probably will use stickers, probably in the 2nd book, I am just drawing what's going on. So I am documenting it like that. I do love how this pen is fast drying and it's waterproof, so everything should be on here for many years to come. And yeah, so that's why I'm using that. And then I document with photos and drawing, and kind of back to what I did in my E6 a couple of years ago. A little bit of drawing my day, but pretty much a lot of writing. And that's it. So this is not something I'm using to plan in, it's more to document what happened in my days. And it's more focused on family. Okay, so my last journal. This is the one I've talked about in a couple of videos already. And I don't have a lot in here. There's no need to really put stuff a lot in here because it does warp the cover. Same with the Galen Leather, it will warp the cover if you put too much in. And plus, I'm at home, so most of the stuff is on my desk, and I just keep it really minimal, which makes it easier for me to haul around my house. So this is the Thinking of You planner, and this is my Thinking of You like documenting planner. So mainly about things I do. It does dabble a little bit in things that happen throughout the year with my family, but mainly a place for me to have fun and to collage, just like my traveler's notebook. So this is like another traveler's notebook style documenting, and I just couldn't resist this planner. I initially did not buy this planner last year, and I decided to buy it last minute a couple weeks ago, and since then it's just brought me joy. I do love the cream color for what I'm using it for. It's just easy on the eyes, and it looks great with especially ink, green fountain pen ink. So I'm not sure if that's something I'm going to really use it for, or the only ink I'm going to use in here, but I love it. So at least January it's going to have all green ink, and just maybe doodling and using my stickers again, things we do throughout the day or things that just pop out to me, and another reason to use my stamps. So fun journaling, and just a lot more journaling, but in a more creative way. And you can tell that I don't have a notebook that's strictly for journaling. and I've been kind of trying to figure out if there's a way that will satisfy me without having to get a whole new journal for it. So I'm kind of keeping that for my traveler's notebook insert. But these are all my fun journals. A lot more fun journals this year. And just one focused planner, which is my Hobonichi Weeks. And if you guys have any questions about these items, let me know and I will do my best to answer them. Also, if you want to see a flip through of this baby, let me know. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.